The Adventure of Lily and Tom. Lily and Tom are best friends. They live in a small town called Green Valley. Lily is 10 years old and Tom is 11. They love to explore and have fun together. They also love to learn new things. One sunny morning, Lily and Tom decide to go on an adventure. They pack their backpacks with snacks, water, and a map. They plan to visit the old forest at the edge of their town. The forest is full of tall trees, beautiful flowers, and many animals. Lily and Tom are very excited. As they walk through the forest, they see many interesting things. They see birds singing in the trees, butterflies flying around, and squirrels running up and down the trees. Lily and Tom are happy and enjoy the beauty of nature. After walking for a while, they find a small river. The water is clear and cool. They decide to rest and have a snack. They sit on a big rock by the river and eat their sandwiches. They drink some water and feel refreshed. While they are resting, Tom sees something shiny in the water. He points it out to Lily. "Look, Lily, what is that?" he asks. Lily looks and sees the shiny object too. They are curious and want to find out what it is. Tom takes off his shoes and steps into the river. The water is cold, but Tom doesn't mind. He reaches down and picks up the shiny object. It is a small golden key. Tom holds it up and shows it to Lily. "I wonder what this key opens," Tom says. Lily looks at the key and thinks, "Maybe it opens a treasure chest," she says with excitement. Tom and Lily decide to look for the treasure. They start to walk along the river, hoping to find a clue. As they walk, they see a small cave on the side of a hill. The cave entrance is covered with vines and leaves. Lily and Tom feel brave and decide to explore the cave. They carefully move the vines and step inside. Inside the cave, it is dark and cool. Lily takes out her flashlight and turns it on. The light shines on the cave walls, and they see many drawings. The drawings show people, animals, and strange symbols. Lily and Tom are amazed. They walk deeper into the cave and see a wooden box in the corner. The box is old and dusty. It has a lock on it. Lily and Tom look at each other with excitement. "Maybe this is the treasure chest," Lily says. Tom takes out the golden key and puts it in the lock. He turns the key, and the lock opens with a click. They open the box and find it filled with gold coins, jewels, and old maps. Lily and Tom are very happy and excited. They take the maps and some gold coins and decide to leave the rest in the cave. They plan to show the maps to their teacher, Mr. Brown. He loves history and knows a lot about old maps. Maybe he can help them understand the maps and find more treasures. Lily and Tom leave the cave and walk back to their town. They can't wait to tell their parents and friends about their adventure. They also can't wait to see Mr. Brown and show him the maps. When they get home, their parents are happy to see them and listen to their story. They are proud of Lily and Tom for being brave and smart. The next day, Lily and Tom go to school and show the maps to Mr. Brown. He is very excited and praises them for their find. Mr. Brown tells them that the maps are very old and valuable. They show the location of hidden treasures in different places. He promises to help Lily and Tom find the treasures during their next school break. Lily and Tom are very happy. They look forward to their next adventure with Mr. Brown. They feel proud of themselves and their friendship. They know that together they can achieve great things and have many more adventures. Lily and Tom were excited about their next adventure. They had shown the maps to Mr. Brown, and he had promised to help them find the hidden treasures. During the school break, Mr. Brown arranged a field trip for Lily, Tom, and some of their classmates. They were going to explore a nearby forest where one of the maps indicated a treasure might be hidden. On the day of the trip, everyone gathered at the school early in the morning. Mr. Brown handed out copies of the map and explained their plan for the day. They were going to follow the map and look for clues that would lead them to the treasure. Lily and Tom were eager to begin. They led the group as they entered the forest, holding the map carefully and looking for any signs that might help them. The forest was thick with trees, and the sunlight filtered through the leaves, creating a beautiful pattern on the forest floor. As they walked deeper into the forest, they noticed some unusual markings on the trees. Mr. Brown explained that these markings could be a sign that they were on the right path. They followed the markings and soon came to a clearing. In the center of the clearing was a large old oak tree. Lily and Tom checked the map again. It showed that the treasure was buried near a big tree. This must be it. They all gathered around the tree and started looking for clues. Suddenly, Tom noticed something shiny sticking out from the roots of the tree. It was a small metal box. With great excitement, they carefully pulled the box out from under the roots. It was locked, but Lily remembered the golden key they had found earlier. She took out the key and tried it on the lock. It fit perfectly, and the box opened with a click. Inside the box, they found a lot of old coins and a piece of paper with strange symbols on it. Mr. Brown looked at the paper and realized it was another map leading to another treasure. The children were thrilled. This was just the beginning of their treasure hunt. They decided to follow the new map and continue their adventure. The map led them to an old, abandoned cabin deeper in the forest. The cabin was covered in ivy and looked like it had not been used for many years. They carefully entered the cabin and started searching for clues. In the corner of the cabin, they found a hidden trapdoor. It was covered in dust and cobwebs. Tom pulled the door open, and they saw a ladder leading down into a dark tunnel. They were a bit scared, but also very excited. With Mr. Brown's encouragement, they climbed down the ladder one by one. The tunnel was narrow and dark, but they had brought flashlights with them. They followed the tunnel, which led them to a small underground room. In the room, they found another treasure chest. This chest was bigger than the one they had found before, and it was filled with jewels, old artifacts, and another map. Lily and Tom couldn't believe their luck. They had found not one, but two treasures. The artifacts and jewels in the chest were valuable, but the real treasure was the experience and the thrill of the hunt. They took the chest and returned to the surface. Mr. Brown congratulated them on their great find and reminded them that they had to report their discovery to the local authorities so that the artifacts could be preserved and studied. Lily, Tom, and their classmates returned home with stories to tell and memories to cherish. They felt proud of their achievements and looked forward to more adventures in the future. The adventure had taught them the value of teamwork, curiosity, and perseverance. They realized that with a little courage and determination, they could achieve great things. Lily and Tom knew that this was just the beginning of their many adventures together. Lily and Tom were thrilled with their successful treasure hunts. They had discovered two hidden treasures with the help of Mr. Brown and their classmates. But they knew their adventure wasn't over yet. The new map they found in the second treasure chest hinted at more treasures to be found. A new clue. The next day, Lily and Tom showed the new map to Mr. Brown. He studied it carefully and said, "This map looks like it leads to an old castle on the other side of the forest. It's a bit far, but I think we can make it." Excited by the possibility of another adventure, Lily and Tom agreed to go to the castle. They packed their backpacks again, this time with more supplies, and set off with Mr. Brown and a few of their friends. The journey to the castle. The journey to the castle was long and tiring. They walked for hours, following the map and looking for clues along the way. They crossed streams, climbed hills, and walked through dense forests. But their excitement kept them going. Finally, they reached the castle. It was old and covered in ivy, with tall towers and thick stone walls. The castle looked mysterious and a bit spooky. But Lily and Tom were determined to find the treasure. Exploring the castle, they carefully entered the castle through a large wooden door. Inside, they found long hallways and many rooms filled with old furniture and cobwebs. They explored each room, looking for any signs of the treasure. In one of the rooms, Tom found a small, dusty book on a shelf. He opened it and found a note inside. The note said, "The treasure is hidden where the sun meets the moon." They were puzzled by the clue, but decided to keep looking. The final clue. As they continued to explore the castle, they found a room with large windows that let in a lot of sunlight. Lily noticed that one of the windows had a strange symbol etched into the glass. It looked like a combination of the sun and the moon. Lily and Tom looked around the room and found a trapdoor hidden under an old rug. They opened the trapdoor and found a staircase leading down to a secret underground chamber. The hidden treasure. In the chamber, they found a large chest decorated with symbols of the sun and moon. This must be it. They carefully opened the chest and found it filled with gold coins, jewels, and ancient artifacts. The treasure was more magnificent than anything they had found before. Lily and Tom were overwhelmed. They had found the final treasure. They took some of the coins and artifacts and decided to leave the rest in the chest. They knew they had to report their find to the authorities to preserve the history and value of the treasure. Returning home, Lily, Tom, Mr. Brown, and their friends returned home with the treasure. They were greeted with cheers and congratulations from their families and friends. They shared their story. and showed everyone the treasures they had found. Lily and Tom felt proud of their achievements and grateful for the incredible adventures they had experienced. They knew that this was just the beginning of many more exciting journeys to come. A lasting friendship. The adventures had brought Lily and Tom even closer together. They had learned the importance of teamwork, curiosity, and perseverance. They knew that as long as they stuck together, they could accomplish anything. As they looked back on their adventures, they felt a deep sense of pride and joy. They had discovered hidden treasures, solved puzzles, and explored new places. Most importantly, they had created memories that would last a lifetime. Lily and Tom's friendship grew stronger with each adventure, and they looked forward to many more exciting journeys together. The spirit of adventure and the thrill of discovery would always be a part of their lives.